Hey guys, Steve Zonard here with Remax West Zonard Associates. Happy Monday morning. Quick update on the market. We're currently at 14,848 units. 6,700 of these are actual low-rise residential, and about 1,200 units sold within the last week between high-rise and low-rise. Market's still flowing quite well. We listed a property last week, and we've had non-stop showings over the weekend and did receive an offer last night when we're going to deal with that today. So it looks like the market's going quite well still. And even listing properties during this period, there's always a misconception with holiday season and people won't be out looking for properties. And again, that's just a misconception. When we were being coached, we were always taught to list during the holiday season. There's a few reasons for that. Number one, emotions are running high during this period. Everyone's feeling good. When everyone's feeling good, I don't know if you've ever been to a cruise, you always spend the first 3 or 4 days on a boat. You're spending the most money because you're so overwhelmed by everything, and everything feels good. So that's the same thing with holiday season, where people are emotionally attached or emotionally charged and will spend more money for anything, and that's including myself in that equation. Number two, the houses are looking better. Number one, you're seeing lights are decorated around the house, around the neighborhood. It's more inviting, and also the interior of the house is decorated, Christmas trees and whatnot, and it's decorations throughout the house. So it's very warm and inviting, again creating emotion. And number three, I think the most important part is anybody going out looking for houses during the holiday season are serious buyers. So they're not tire kickers, not if I can, if I want. No, it's like we need to buy a house, so let's go out look for housing. So mixed with necessity and emotion, sometimes during the year, this is where we get the most money for properties. So that's just to kind of clarify what's going on during the holiday listing season. Talking about banks, currently right now, like if you talk to your mortgage agent or you talk to your banks directly, talking about mortgage rates, they're at an all-time low. I've never seen anything this low in my career, and also just following the market the last 20-25 years, where it's never been at this point. So the only suggestion is if you get an opportunity to break your mortgage and get into a low rate right now, because some banks are offering 1.6, 1.7%, why not break the mortgage and lock in for another 5 years at this low rate? Ultimately it could save in probably 5 years, depending on the size of the mortgage, like $10,000 to $20,000 just on interest payments. Plus that'll be put down on your principal amount, which is fantastic. And also another tip: get as much money the bank is willing to lend to you currently. So if it's a line of credit, if it's a step mortgage, whatever it is, not a Visa or MasterCard, anything like that. No credit cards, rather. Just secured or unsecured mortgages onto the property. Get as much as you can, because the reality is when you need money, the bank won't give you it, and when you don't need it, they're going to give it to you. So you might as well charge up everything you currently have access to right now, and then sit and wait. Because even for us, when we came out of the COVID period, we just we snapped up a beautiful investment property, and I hate for anybody to miss it just because they couldn't get the financing at the time where they need to purchase. So do some due diligence, be proactive, get all the money as you can currently right now. Let it sit. Don't buy a pool, don't buy a car, don't vacation, don't do anything like that, don't buy watches. Let it sit, let it wait, and then ultimately when properties are starting to come down on a little bit of you'll see now going into December into January, might be some good pickings, because if properties have been on the market for quite a while and and are need to sell, then ultimately it's going to be a good time to buy and pick up a great investment. That's basically it for Monday, guys. Have an amazing day, and if you have any questions, always reach out. Ciao.